Hey, what's up, everybody? So, happy Friday weekend, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm just like, say, I'm looking at, I'm just right now, I'm just checking out this full moon, of course, from a distance from via upstairs bathroom window. And at the same time, I'm also noticing there's like, say, it's about to get cloudy, though, give or take maybe about a few minutes. So it's a good thing I managed, catch up to this on this full moon here just in time though. So, anyways, I just got finished, washing up, what a pile of dishes. One to which I'm just a little bit tired, of course, washing all the time. So, anyways, I just got finished doing that, and plus I'm also trying, plus I'm also working on this another latest artwork on my sketchpad. So I'm trying to trying to complete that as well. I just hope I can get that whole thing done tonight. And so at the same time, I'll also try and replay Mega Man Zero, this time on normal difficulty. Even though I may have beaten the game since, yesterday afternoon. Thanks to that stupid YouTube gaming app that kind of screwed up everything. Due to the unable to check health stream, so I'll have to I gotta restart that game and live stream that, of course. This time when the health stream is completely excellent, given the green light though. So I'll do that later on when I get a chance to. So, anyways, all I'm just currently doing right now tonight is. So right now, all I'm just busy doing right now, as of tonight, is I'm just currently viewing this this most beautiful full moon out here. And let's see. The weather itself is basically cloudy because I know that earlier there was just one thunderstorm out there. It was it was actually a little bit of light rain. There was some light rain, but it wasn't raining all that much here. Outside, out here. But other than that, let's see. The skies are a little bit clearer though, so all I see, of course, are just just some visible clouds. But so all I had to do is try and get to this full moon just in time because I don't want to wait later on or at the last minute to do so because apparently the clouds, of course, it will pretty much pretty much cover up this full moon immediately. So all I had to do is just get to this full moon while it's basically fully clear out here at this time of night. Hold on for a minute. Okay. There it is. So let's see. Weather is basically a little bit cloudy, so right now there's a most beautiful full moon out here tonight. Here in these clear night skies. Plus there are no stars out here. And that's okay though. But yeah, speaking of the YouTube gaming app, on the other hand, oh yeah, as there's something else too. As a word of advice, be very careful though, because when I was actually because like I said, when I was actually using that the YouTube gaming app during recording as in live streaming my games, when I was I did notice, of course, this YouTube gaming app to begin with, it can also drain whether your tablet or your mobile phone's battery life, plus and hence affecting its performance because it drains about a minute or so, very quickly. So even though I was playing some some classic, no, retro games on John NES emulator, and then John Game Boy Advance emulator as well too. Yeah, because like I said, I was like keeping an eye on the battery, my phone's battery life power the whole time, of course, just keeping an eye on it, and I couldn't believe how fast it was, like really draining, especially when like say not only when you actually install it, but when you actually begin to record it, set it to record whichever games you want to play, whether on live stream. There's something else too. If I was like say yours truly, check the device maintenance, and it will show you, of course, that the YouTube gaming app, however, eventually does crash. So it's not the only app, of course, that basically drains, but also the XSE PlayStation 1 emulator, except for the FPSE emulator itself, though. So that one's okay. But because like I said, because like I was saying, because earlier in the afternoon, I was checking out the reviews on Google Play Store, this Friday afternoon, just earlier. And they were like, say, and as a result, there were about, a couple of people, however, they were like, say, they were just being honest, by saying that, that the YouTube gaming app, of course, eventually just crashes whenever they record or live stream. They always, apparently what the app itself would eventually just say is like, unable to check health stream. And even after they finish, like, say, live streaming, for some odd reason, it doesn't pop up by saying, like that says way to go. The stream, the streaming video is complete. So yesterday when I was playing Mega Man 02, testing my skills on hard difficulty using the proto form for the very first time, for some odd reason, when my phone's battery power apparently reached up to 2% when I was live streaming on my John, when I was live streaming, turns out right after I managed to managed to press stop on record, for some odd reason, it didn't say, video capture, or said anything like, say, a success or anything. And so that was what kind of really surprised me, of course, and that was what really left me most disappointed on, because it wasn't supposed to be doing that. Because I was surprised because that's the very first time that's ever happened to me, though. And I bet it's the same, of course, happening to other, a lot of YouTube gamers, though, who are like, say, live streaming, testing out YouTube gaming apps. So just to give you the heads up, just try to be careful, though. So I'm hoping, of course, the app itself, of course, on Google Play Store will be like, say, will really be, be undergoing the very next update sooner, I hope. So let's see. All right, so let's see here. My bad. I'm just trying to focus on this full moon out here, though. So right now I'm just checking out, because right now I'm just currently checking out, the clouds on the very right side here around the midst of these skies. Yeah, but like I said, they're very visible. And like I said, they'll be like, say, passing by, around these skies here, these night skies. And apparently, this full moon, of course, will pretty much be covered, of course, by it. So it's a good thing I managed, had to make it here just in time, and had to hold up a second, and I just had to view this, right away. So I'm just doing, a video recording. So let's see. So today is evidently April 27th, 2018. Okay. Oh yeah, and plus I was also checking out on Google, of course, that the Avengers Affinity War Part 1 of the movie, however, just suddenly just reached like say what a biggest box office, because they might have been talking about that ever since yesterday, and even as of tonight, since every celebrity and every other fan is like so seriously anxious, like say just watching that movie, like like seeing the movies, of course, even in theaters, even in Los Angeles, California as well too. Maybe all over the world, but yeah. So let's see. But in either case, yeah. Okay, so let's see some. But in either case, the weather is about to be cloudy, so it's not. Right now, it's not doing anything though, except just passing by just slowly. So this full moon, however, is basically fully clear though. Clear enough, clear enough for me to see. Clear enough for everyone else out there to see. Yeah, but Yeah, but other than that, I was just watching Mega Man Zero 4, and I was also trying to figure out the location of the sub tanks, though, because there's only like say only about four sub tanks in that game instead of just two of them. Only in Mega Man Zero, 2, and 3, they only have like say just a couple of sub tanks on there. So yeah, yeah, the night is young and beautiful. Yeah, the night is young and amazing out there, no doubt. Oh yeah. Plus, I also managed to like say, I actually downloaded Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So, as a matter of fact, the game itself works on Damon PS2 Pro emulator. But let me see, because I gotta check. Because let me see. Well, the video itself, however, is like say really, like I said, but the game itself is like really lagging, especially around the cutscene. I may have to test out the game itself anyhow. Since the game itself is like say really about, let's say, it's really like say 4.2 gigabytes, so that's kind of hard to like say trying to install that on even on my own SD card. So I have to test out that game so I have to test out the game itself, see how well that goes. But other than that, this is like so it's a very, like I said, it's a really nice and quiet night outside. I'm just currently just viewing this full moon out here. Yeah, because like I said, because right now I'm just currently checking out the night, just currently checking out the skies tonight. Yeah, and pretty soon, of course, this full moon will soon be like, I'd say give or take, like say in a few minutes. Those clouds, however, the weather will soon be cloudy, to be exact. And apparently, this full moon, of course, will pretty much be covered, of course, pretty soon, though. So it's a good thing I took. Yeah, so it's a good thing I took a photo of it. I mean, a photo of this moon itself, just in case. I still got to figure a way how to, and plus, I still have to figure out a way how to deal with those annoying, these annoying dragons. On the other hand, even on Mega Man 04, these mini boss dragons altogether, they're so annoying. Like really, they're almost hard. Trust me, they're like say really hard to defeat unless of course I actually have like say the right weapons though. Each of them currently have their own elements, fire and ice to be exact. Because I'm trying to figure a way how to defeat these dragon mini bosses even on normal mode. And plus, I also managed to downloaded Mega Man Battle Network 5 Double Team for for the drastic Nintendo DS emulator. As well as plus I also downloaded the Amazing Spider-Man even on the drastic DS as well. Because I do remember I actually did play this game, of course, even on my previous tablet. So let's see. I'm just checking. So let me see. So right now I'm just checking out. Right now I'm just currently just checking out. Let me see. The weather's visibility even out here tonight. So I'm just trying to focus on this half moon though. I mean, not this half moon. I mean the full moon. Oh man, I'm like getting this moon all mixed up. Why in the world I say half when I already know full well it's basically a full moon out here though. So let's see. Right now, I'm just currently checking out the visibility of this full the weather's visibility though, because I know it's basically cloudy. So let's see. Well, let's see. Let me see. There's not really that much clouds still. Maybe about a half of them, but it's not really that much. I don't think so. Only from what I can tell, of course, from a distance, when I'm just observing out here. So let's see. So the weather out here is it's very calm, very quiet. Plus, you got the most beautiful full moon out here. Because I was checking out I was checking out the weather reports on my phone, and it also says, of course, there was supposed to be a half moon, and plus it was actually bound to be half moon that's going to be just going to be cloudy. It'll actually have it'll also be having some clouds on it. But turns out it's not. But it turns out, according to the weather report, they kind of had it had it miscalculated. It's not just a half moon, but I just kind of observe. Right now, I'm just currently observing it here tonight in the skies, and it turns out it's really just a full moon instead. And let me see, cause there was supposed to be right, and plus there was supposed to be plus earlier there was supposed to be a thunderstorm though. Some clouds, some raining, and possibly maybe around the weekend or even on Monday. There was supposed to be just one thunder. There was supposed to be a thunderstorm, coming up, but. Yeah, but other than that, I was just just checking the whole thing very thoroughly. So there, yeah. So apparently, tonight's like say, yeah, like I said, it's real. Like I said, tonight is like just really quiet. Besides, just some cars, just passing by. Plus, there's no train whistling though. I kind of miss hearing that. But yeah. So let's see. I'm just checking out just checking out. Well, let's see. Hold up. I'm just trying to focus on here. Yeah. So all I'm just trying to do is like say just checking out the weather's visibility out here. So yes. Oh yeah. There's basically clouds around. Yep. So let's see. Yep. There's definitely visible clouds though. But let me see. I don't. Well, let me see. This full moon, however, I don't. Let me see. Well, I don't think this full moon's really going anywhere. Not to get everything else too confused, but let's see. Yeah, pretty soon, of course. Yeah, because I don't really think it's going anywhere. But let me see. But I don't think this full moon's going anywhere though. Except that it'll pretty much like say be covered around those clouds and it might reappear again. Just rotating around, from the center to the right skies. I mean, to the right side, around these skies, just above. That's all. Yeah, other than that, it's like it's right. But other than that, it's just like say, it's just a real, yeah, it's just a really beautiful full moon out here, especially on an awesome, well, especially on an exciting, well, Friday weekend. And I'm definitely currently let's see, and I'm definitely like say, just noticing an airplane, of course, that's just slowly just flying directly towards the left side. Let's see. Okay, I clearly see it. Yep, it's just like say, it's just flying, just yeah, it's just flying, around the left, just very slowly. That's all it's just currently just doing. Yeah, I definitely see it though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something else too. Yeah, because there's something else. Well, like I said, but the real reason why the YouTube gaming app, however, always has like say always has like say video output being low, or and not to mention then have unable to check health stream. It's also due to because like say the WIFI being low or possibly messing things up, possibly like say causing an error connection. It's possibly both that as well as like say on the YouTube gaming app as well too. That would also really explain the real reason why some people on Google Play Store when I was checking out the reviews, they were like saying they were just like I said they were just being completely honest about just being completely honest about what was going on though. And at the same time, so too am I. First of all, mostly. Yeah, but in either case, the weather is basically like say, it's currently nice and it's also cool out here. That's all. So let's see. So the weather is just visibly cloudy though. So let's see. It looks like it looks like well, it's just the most gorgeous full moon out here. This full moon, she's a real beauty though, isn't she? She's so fine, don't y'all agree? I honestly do. Absolutely. But in the meantime, So in the meantime, I gotta like say, I gotta try finishing working on this latest art sketch on my sketch pad. And let me see. I'm getting right back to what I'm doing. I gotta finish up this art sketch pad because I gotta color this thing. Because I gotta color this sketch immediately with my color pencils. And I'll be able to complete that and I should be able to complete that, by tonight or maybe around later on. But in the meantime, y'all be good. Plus, well, happy Avengers Infinity War movie going on. Y'all be good. Be safe and sound out there. I love y'all. And plus, well, happy Friday. And plus, happy Friday afternoon. Around this weekend, though. So, I'll be back to try, live streaming Mega Man Zero on my Game Boy Advanced Emulator Pro when I get a chance to. So, as a result, I will be back though. Because I gotta try and I gotta restart that game again and replay it. Anyway, even though I may have beaten the game, for a second time since yesterday, I gotta go at yesterday around the afternoon. I have to try and go at it again if I get a chance to. So. This is definitely one heck of a full moon out here though. No doubt. So, I'll be back later on. All right. Yeah, so let me see one more thing. Yeah, cuz like I said the weather is about to get cloudy though. So, other than that, yeah, but like I said, but other than that, skies are on the left side above these clear night skies. Yeah, it's very clear. So well, this full moon's basically not going anywhere, but it'll soon be covered by these blasted clouds here. Like how crazy is that? I'll also check through the weather report again though, just in case. All right, here I go. I'll be back, everyone.